Hello, welcome back to What's on Your Mind, a podcast where we ask mind provoking questions and talk absolute and utter shit for like 45 minutes straight. Today I am joined once again. I say like I'm joined, do you know what? To be honest, I'm gonna just say I'm joined by Oscar. Hi, Oscar. Nice to see you again. Um, Originally this was actually going to be Oscar's podcast, and I was going to be the co-host, but I've but because I've decided I want to invest everything into this podcast, um, it's 50-50 now, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So like when I introduce the podcast and I say I'm joined by Oscar, he wasn't originally going to be like the main host. Um, yeah, like it's weird because I started doing this podcast. I wanted to be only the co-host because I wanted to do other things on the side. And I didn't want to have have it consume all my time. But to be honest, it's been so simple and so straightforward because I enjoy it. I've put my all into this. This is my main creative outlet. Hopefully, not for long. Secrets and all that. Can't say them on the podcast.
Oh,
But yeah. But other than that, how are you, Oscar?
yeah, not bad. As of this recording, I got back from my mum's from dinner. It was a lovely dinner,
What did you
and
have?
now I'm chilling on my
Your
beanbag.
beanbag.
Um,
What
on my beanbag, I've got a beanbag in my room.
did you have for your dinner?
She made like this orange chicken, which was
Oof,
nice.
that sounds good. Like that Chinese stuff. Yeah, man.
Similar, but it's like chicken breasts, and then she's like literally put slices of orange around it with rosemary.
I am a breast man myself.
Okay, that's not what I meant.
I meant the chicken. What did you think I was talking about?
Oh, sorry.
You need to get your mind out the gutter, man. What happened to you?
Fuck off.
What happened to you? So there's a few things we need to talk about today. But what is the main topic of today's episode, Oscar?
So, throughout the years of us creating content individually, we've gone through quite a few rebrands, however long or short they were. We've gone quite, and we'll get into that because I think both of us remember what we were thinking at the time, the content we were putting out. So I think that could be quite fun.
I mean, we've I went through a couple of rebrands that I'm not proud of. That I'm sadly gonna have. Is that why you wanted to do this? Because I didn't talk about it with you yesterday. You
What do you
want me to
mean?
say the name, don't you?
What? I'm legit. What are you talking about?
The name that I rebranded to. You want me to say it, don't you? That I refused to
I
say yesterday.
legit. I'm legit confused.
Yesterday we were on Discord.
What name are you talking
Remember?
about?
Oh, I see the game. I see it.
I don't. I know there's no game.
Yeah, okay.
I'm legit baffled. What are you on about?
Remember last night when we were on Discord and we were talking about one of my names that I rebranded to, and I just said I refuse to acknowledge that it exists.
It's about the channel. You're the prank channel.
No, the name that I rebranded my main stuff to.
Message me quickly. I'm legit confused. Like completely lost. Honestly, legit.
Right, this guy, man. So I mean, I think this guy might be an alcoholic.
Oh, that one. Dude, I thought you. I thought it was something to be ashamed of. What the fuck are you talking
Is
about?
that what are we talking about? Like everything I've done, or just my rebrands? Are we talking about
So
my
like
entire history
channel,
on YouTube?
just like rebrands and then like the content you were doing like at the time of that name.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, okay. Well,
Sorry, bro.
don't worry. There's a situation that we need to talk about.
Yep.
Where I was being a bit naughty, and
When are you
I
not?
got banned off Twitch for 7 days. Um, my own fault, pure ignorance. Well, I explained the situation to Oscar, but I've gone in a stream, like a female streamer, and in the past, you know, the community themselves have made quite like funny, dirty, quite flirty jokes and between everyone, and they've been taken as such. On that particular night, I also should explain I did apologise. She's acknowledged the apology and explained what happened as to why everything went down the way it did. That night in particular, she was dealing with a lot of quite nasty people, just constantly talking about her body and things. Um, like there's one example where she said that apparently a guy subs to her and pays £5 or whatever it is a month, and he wanks over her, so she may as well make an OnlyFans at this point. So that made me realize like my joke was probably just really poor timing, and she probably felt like I was one of those people. So that's just me being ignorant to the situation of what happened in her stream, and I should have thought about it before I spoke and sort of picked up the vibe in the stream, because usually the vibe is quite humorous and stuff. Like I said, I've spoken to her. I've apologized. She's appreciated the apology and accepted it. So, but I'm gonna take the ban like a man and use it as a learning experience, as to not be so ignorant to. I should read the room a bit more. Do you know what I mean? So that's the situation. Oh, and Oscar told me something a bit naughty yesterday, which I won't repeat.
Because yeah, I remember.
Because we don't want to get him in trouble. So, and I'm drinking cider, which is the most boring drink.
Why would you even bring that up?
Which one? Cider or that or what?
Me. No, me.
Oh yeah, the reason I wanted to bring that
Telling
up.
you that yesterday.
The reason I wanted to bring it up. Oscar's changed so much since we started this podcast. He's evolving, but backwards.
I haven't changed
into an absolute scumbag. So
fuck you.
See what I mean? He never used to swear like this. But yeah.
Don't eat shit.
But let's get to the main point of this podcast episode. We're on 10 episodes, right? This is our 10th episode.
Wanker. Yes, you're right.
It's crazy, right? It's 10 episodes in already.
It's gone by. It's gone by really quickly.
I actually look forward to recording these. That's what I love about it.
Same.
10 episodes, man.
Even if we have no topic plan, we'll come up with something.
Well, as we've both mentioned before, like, this podcast is not scripted, so if we go on a tangent, it's going to be on a tangent. You know? Like,
I mean, I think today, like, one of the first few episodes, we've got something planned.
Well, it's planned, but it's also like it is a long conversation that we can have, which could go into a lot of tangents and a lot of stories. But the overall topic is going to stay there because it's about us, right? It's not about the world. It's not about what's on our mind. Well, it is, because it's a question that you asked about. But it's it's not something that's bothering us or something that's happened. This is just a story about our lives and to do with YouTube and content creation and Twitch. I think you said was mentioned in it as well. So.
You can do Twitch, yeah.
I mean Twitch. I mean, as I rebrand on YouTube, I rebrand on Twitch as well. But yeah, so.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So Oscar, you take it away. This is your topic. I'm gonna let you introduce everything. And
oh boy,
my cider that tastes like shit.
Okay, so as I said at the start, Bradley and I've gone through, can I say, numerous rebrands?
Yep.
Through our time as content creators. I don't know about you. I'm gonna go in order. I think they're in order of names I've gone on. And we'll question each other on it. And just So the first name that I chose was the O-Man.
That you chose.
Yeah, was the O Man.
Well, my first YouTube name was not Tipper a Fish.
What was it?
I don't want to say it. It's really cringy. It was BB Gangster 30.
Ooh, bro.
Listen. I was like 9. All right. I was some little chubby kid who hated his life, so I called myself BB Gangster 30. Listen, alright, I don't regret it because I actually made some decent funny content. And I do have a prank channel, which I won't mention the name because I don't want it to ever be found. Which is funny as fuck when I watch it because I was very little. But yeah, that was my first YouTube name.
The content you put on it.
On BB Gangster 30, I think it was just stupid little videos that I made with my phone. Like, as you do. You know when you're a kid and you
Yeah.
make stupid YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Like, oh, I remember once. I remember what I did. I had it was my mum's iPhone, and my mum had an iPhone when they were like sort of the new thing, like an iPhone 3 or something like that, or an iPhone 4, right? And basically, I got on YouTube and then did the Big Bang Theory theme tune, yeah. And I stood there with my mum's
Yeah.
iPhone, recording my BlackBerry, um, and recorded this video, and then uploaded it to my channel. And bro, it got like 10,000 views.
Do you say you recorded the Big Bang Theory thing,
Yeah,
right?
off my BlackBerry. It was such bad. Bro, like I said, it got
So
10,000
so you
views.
stole someone's video.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you stole someone's video.
Basically, well, I mean, I'm not being funny of it, but it's a song. It's not hard to steal a song and put your own video over it. But well, it wasn't a video. It was just the Big Bang Theory logo with the song. And I just recorded it and put it on my channel. It got like over 10,000 views.
That's not original.
It's not original, but it was something I did. Oh, and I filmed my cats fucking once. I thought they were fighting under the table. It turns out they were fucking. And the YouTube video was me going, oh, like that, and ending the video.
Still have it.
Huh?
Do you still have it?
No. Perv.
Not for me.
And filming stuff with my my gecko, my pet gecko, back in the day. Stuff like stupid shit, man. I was just obsessed with editing and videoing and stuff. I still am.
Did you edit your cats fucking?
No, it's just straight video, straight raw video. No pun intended.
Cat pornography, you sick freak.
I did, bro. I thought they were fighting. Okay.
Yeah, sure you did.
No, I genuinely did because they were growling and like hissing.
Yeah, I bet you're all into that, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I'm into the pussy fights. So yeah, that was the sort of content I created on that channel, and then that got that was the one that got rebranded to Tipper Fish, like the original Tipper Fish channel.
Yeah.
You know, with the old logo.
Yeah, I remember
That was the one that was rebranded. That's why I had some subscribers on there still.
Okay, so that's how you got into that.
Yeah.
Because like when I was the O Man, douchebag name by the way. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I thought that was cool.
I am the O Man.
Ugh. Well, it changed from the O Man to like the Oscar Experience, whatever that shit was. I was basically doing monthly videos of really poor shot stuff. One of them was actually an interview with you, which the audio quality was dog shit, but
I remember
fine.
that. We were at college, right?
Yeah, you live in your land.
I was just chilling eating my steak bake.
And then I transitioned into the very creative, not so creative, Oscar Online.
This isn't a bad name.
It's not. It's
Better
not
than
exactly.
better than names I
And
fucking changed into.
you designed my Oscar Online logo.
Oh yeah, the two O's. Yeah, I remember that. My
Yeah,
graphic design has come so far since then.
I've still got that logo. I
Do
love it.
you?
Yeah.
I might have to redesign it with my new skills.
Well, I don't need it now.
No, but it'd be like a fun project to do or something. But yeah, like that was back when I first got Photoshop. I was so bad at it.
But I remember, like, I was just using text as the logo,
Well,
and you're like, "Hey, mate, do you want
you've got my logo now, right? Well, I'm gonna
to?"
show the people on YouTube, right? This is like my new stuff, right? This is my new stuff. Oh,
Mhm.
shouldn't say that. So this is my basically my new like brand. Okay, like this simple white text with the red background. The same with my. Well, I don't technically have a logo. But I can get. I'll put it up on there for everyone. Um, for everyone to see on YouTube. If you don't see it on Spotify, that's not my problem. Um, but yeah, so like this is essentially my guess my logo or my avatar, which is my face with the red background in it. Um, and this is leading somewhere. I'm trying to give an example, and this is basically my logo. Okay, well this is my Twitter banner, but this is essentially my logo. Okay, so the reason I'm showing you those is because I used to overcompensate with detail on artwork. Like, look at what's on your mind. It's so simple. Back in the day, I would have had a background. I would have like little textures everywhere. I would have had to have text filling up the. I didn't like empty spaces, but empty spaces actually are quite good sometimes. So it makes it look clear and clean. So I've evolved massively since then when it comes to my graphic design. And that was actually that was content that I created before on my on my channel back in the day.
But there's graphics.
Yeah, I did speed art, or whatever they were called. Basically,
I just say,
so
can I just say, but I like Butler's graphics. However, on the Twitter account, rather than saying like "Thank you for the support," we no longer, the tweet simply says, we no longer exist now. Bye."
do you know what it was? I logged into the Twitter after a while. I think it was. I had to log in still, and I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna tweet. We no longer exist now, so people can start unfollowing me. I was like, bye. Um, so
I was so devastated.
yeah, I bet, man, you're a big fan, huh? My number one fan. I mean, it evolved into a lot of things, and then Butler Creations came about. Which has slowed down because I haven't been doing anything because I've been focusing on other things in life.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, well, that might be evolving into something else, which we can't really talk about just yet.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
what was the
Karen,
go
no,
on?
no, no, you.
What was the name after Tip for a Fish, and why did you move away from it for the time you did?
So back then, this was when Twitch couldn't have name changes, so I had to make a whole new account. My username was Fossilized Raptor.
I remember that.
I was into dinosaurs. I loved it. Got myself new logos. Blah blah blah. It was all. It was pretty shit, but it was back then. It wasn't. Logos back then were different. They were with 3D, sick graphics, all this. But now they're more clean and stuff. So, yeah, I rebranded to that because I felt like Tipper of Fish was just a shit name because I couldn't base my logo off anything because it was Tipper of Fish. What would I name? What should I base my logo off? I had a sick logo idea, by the way. I will run by you in a second for Tipper of Fish. And Fossilized Raptor is like I could base it around dinosaurs. I could base my channel around dinosaurs. Like I had at the back in the day, you know, when you had those custom bots with the point system before Twitch had their own point system. You know, I had like my points were called fossils and things like that. Like it was a bit cringy. Don't get me wrong. I had my next name. I'm just gonna put it out there because I can't. There's no point wasting time. It was Mr. Alpha Wolf. It was very cringy. I'm sorry.
I liked it.
But I officially went back to the Tipper of Fish after that, and I haven't rebranded since.
Mr. Upper Werewolf is available for those who want it.
Actually, is it? Maybe. But yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, sorry. The logo for Tipper of Fish, I had an idea. It was, you know, like you get the esports looking logos, like every gamer has, right? It was gonna be me like holding a wallet in my hand, and I'm starting to pull out like a fish, which I think would have been kind of cool.
I like
I was
that.
like, it's like me, and I'm like pulling out, and you can see like a fish tail like in my hand. I thought that would have been kind of cool.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
I
nice.
might go for that.
That's
I might
cool.
find a good artist and make that for me. But yeah, that was. But you've gone through a couple names yourself. You went through the O-Man, the Oscar experience. What was it? The Oscar experience? We went for
I have
Oscar
like
Online, Creating Quality, Oscar Online again,
well,
and then Oscar Croft.
I have 3 channel names here in between that didn't last long, so I'm trying to quickly breeze through them. Veracity 8, which you designed me a logo for.
Oh shit! Did I? Have you still got it? Send it to me.
I don't know if I still have it. I hope I do. I really don't.
Send it to me later if you still got it. I want to see it.
Parrot Trouble, which came out of college.
I don't remember that one.
Because
must have been very short.
I'm sure.
To be fair, out of college, we didn't talk that much like the first couple months after college. So
no, Parrot Trouble came from we was doing coding in one lesson, and I think Parrot was like a code for something, and then I don't know how Trouble came to be, but I literally.
Basically.
And then for the logo, poorly designed. I literally got like, I got like feathers of a parrot, and then I ripped off a WWE show logo, and I just put it together, and I had ugly green for parrot. The words parrot. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. Didn't last long. And then this one I remember doing. So, Blue Chemical.
Don't remember.
You don't.
Bro, you changed your name so many times.
It literally came out of a.
It's insane. Like me and Oscar would talk about it.
Like this came out of like a random name generator. Because at the time I didn't want to use my own name. I didn't like using my own name. I think I was so fearful someone would find me. Sort of paranoia.
Really?
And then it's a real online identity crisis, I like to say. And then I remember for Creating Quality, I remember sitting there one night, just like writing down names on a notepad, just thinking like, what the fuck can I call myself? Like, I tried, I nearly called myself Oscar Zero, which is what the fuck is that? And then I wanted something with the name creating in it, because like, okay, I'm creating content, but like, what is it? So like, I went to like creating excellence. That sounded a bit obnoxious, and then quality came to mind.
That sounded obnoxious, so I'll just say quality instead. I'm not creating excellence, I'm creating quality content.
Exactly. And then I had that, which I stuck with for up until March of this year. That was like 2017 I came up with that. And then the only reason I stopped using it is because like, when you, as I said before many times, when you have a name like creating quality, it limits you as to what you can do.
Yeah, you just got to create quality, bro. That's what you got to do.
And I just didn't like having that, just almost being tied down to that. So, And I'm perfectly happy being me now. It's much more freeing. Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
we had that conversation, didn't we? And then I said that I said it. I felt like you wanted to have your own identity on it, and I said, why don't you just use your name? And you was like, should I? And I was like, yeah, go for it, man. Like, why not? I was sort of in the same boat. Then I decided I'll keep Tipper a
Yeah.
Fish. And if I want my identity on something else, like business wise, I'll just use my name on it, you know? So, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna do something similar. Like I was gonna keep the creating quality Twitter handle, but like it didn't seem right.
I mean,
It almost felt like
yeah, I
misrepresenting.
get you. For me, it's like, I don't know, it's like, for me, like, I'm definitely more known by my name now. Like, it's very rare that I get called Tipper Fish anymore. Especially, like,
Oh.
on the podcast, we don't go, oh, this is Oscar Craft, I'm here with Tipper Fish. I mean, it's Bradley or Bradley
My mum
Butler.
knows you as Tipper Fish.
Everyone's gonna know me as a bit more than that. But there's it's my name now. It's my identity, which I'm happy about. Like my Instagram, I've changed my name. Username is now my
Yeah.
name, or related to my name. So, but Tipperfish will stay on. Not on Twitch for another 7 days, but it will stay on. But what kind of content have you created over the time? Like, what's changed in your content creation?
So like when I was like the O man, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I started off doing a wrestling podcast. I say wrestling podcast. It was me being a wise ass, thinking I knew what I was talking
Yeah.
about. Um, so like my first ever episode. Actually, I got a story for you. Oh, I can't believe I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna sound like such a moron. Okay, so my first ever episode, I ranted on Vince McMahon. Classic, I know. And
How
so I was
original.
so proud of this episode as well.
How fucking original he ranted about Vince McMahon. What original content that is, Oscar. I mean, I can't say much. I used to steal content back in the day, so.
Yeah, fuck you. Um, so I uploaded that episode and like I released it. I'm like, I'm so proud of this episode. Like thinking, yeah, like. But then, so like I see the views going up. What I don't realize at the time is that the views are going up because I'm clicking on the video.
You're clicking on the video.
I'm the one viewing
Oh,
it.
right, okay. Oh, God.
So as I'm clicking on it, I'm thinking, whoa, the views are going up. And then a short time later, it dawns on me. I'm like, wait, you idiot, you're the one who's viewing it.
Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. Yeah.
And then
No.
I stopped the podcast. Actually, someone, I don't know how I found it. Someone took it and uploaded it to Daily Motion.
Stole your content.
And I remember like flagging them for
They
it
get
as
taken
well.
out.
Yeah, it did.
You were a bitch back then, weren't you? Such a little snobby bastard. Gonna make content insulting me, Vince McMahon. How dare you steal my content and put it on Daily Motion? Fuck.
And then like I did a couple of like pay-per-view reviews. Um, I think I wasn't really giving my own thoughts. I think I was going off the thoughts of like what the general fan was thinking. Um,
Yeah.
and then like and then I got like a really negative comment. I can't remember what it was, but I didn't take it well. Um, and I really can't remember, but like this guy left a negative comment, and then like, I replied back saying, "Yeah, well, you got 0 subscribers."
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. And you had like 10, right, at the time? Right.
5 probably. If you're listening out there, I still remember. I demand an apology.
The content you've made is so. I don't. I feel like you've never truly found your place until now when it came to content creation. You were all over the place, like name changes, content changes.
Yeah.
Asking me about different
I
platforms.
I just, you know what it was? Like, I honestly, I'm not being funny. I think I was
I
lost.
think,
I really was.
yeah. I mean, you
I didn't
exploring
know what to
was.
do.
I mean, I commend it. I was like that bit, switching between YouTube and Twitch and doing both, and and sometimes Twitch more than YouTube. Like, but
I tried Vimeo,
yeah, so I've never been on Vimeo. Haven't been on Dailymotion.
but like Vimeo's for like professionals, and like I'm not a professional.
But like your content changed
What?
so much, whereas mine slightly said it's always mine mostly was gaming related. I'd say do you know what my best? I'd say my best content was definitely my commentary videos.
I tried gameplay. Um, I can't remember what the game, but like I found it on like Jacksepticeye's channel, and I remember like I recorded it, played it, and then like I did a voiceover afterwards, trying to sound energetic. And then I remember the next day at college, you were like, "Why the fuck did you play that game?"
Yeah. Um, what game was it? Remember?
I'm trying to find it now. It was on Jacksepticeye's thing. It was like you're messaging this
Oh,
girl,
is
I
it
think,
that
and like at the
Emily
end,
thing where Emily is away?
yes, that's it. Emily's away. That's
That
it.
game is so depressing. Could you imagine actually having that experience in real life? Imagine how sad that is.
So like he released it on I'm looking at it now. Jacksepticeye released it on like November 23rd, 2015. I think I played it in like September, October the following year. Or yeah, yeah. And like that was awful because I wasn't energetic, I wasn't into it, and it just seemed so forced.
Yeah, I get you. It is what it is, man. Sometimes you try and you fail at things. Now, I'd say my commentary went really well. I just couldn't stick to it. I can never stick to anything. I think the only thing I've ever stuck to was podcasts.
I tried a rant video once.
Well, mine were like half rant, half commentary. Like I think they're more like video diaries or essays, right? Um,
Yeah,
I'd say
because I remember you sending me them and just asking me my thoughts on them.
yeah, because I think my most successful one was fat people aren't jolly. I think it was.
Body shaming.
It's actually not, believe it or not. It was actually me discussing that whole. It was actually me just talking about body shaming and stuff. It was actually quite successful. It got a lot of good feedback from a lot of people I know as well. A lot of people saying like it was really well get like scripted. It was very well spoken. Points you made were very valid, and it was a good video, and it was very nice. It was a nice way of putting it. Um, but the premise of the video was basically it's like fat people aren't jolly. They're not happy. Is that saying? Fat people are jolly. That kind of thing. It was a saying. I don't know if they still use it
Yeah.
today, but it was a saying at one point. And you've always got those. Yeah, it's nice having a group of friends, but if you're that fat friend, it doesn't matter. You're not going to appreciate the jokes. You know what I mean? Especially by your best mates that
Yeah.
are close to you. You make a slight comment about someone's weight. You can't expect them to just go ah. You know what I mean? It's like because I've experienced it in my life before, and it's not nice. That's why I made the video. I think I saw it. Or it's when I mentioned in the video like another fat person making a comment about a fat person, like just because you're fat doesn't mean I'm gonna laugh along with you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care if you're fat or you're fatter than me. Don't make comments about my weight. Like I don't like. We're not like that. We're not friends like that.
Yeah.
So it was a very well received video, and I think I have been tempted to get back into doing that again, especially since doing this podcast. Um,
Rant,
not
rant,
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 just like
rant,
commentary
rant.
and video essays. But like, I'd say, I'd say that and gaming were my only sort of content. I don't know how many goddamn Minecraft series I've been through.
How consistent was you? Because I was
With
the only time
what?
I was ever consistent was like with your videos.
Oh,
Like, did you upload regularly?
there was periods in time where I was literally I'd go a couple of months of just consistently uploaded videos. Like I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast before, but I had a Minecraft series on Skyblock, and that was every week. I think it was every Tuesday I uploaded that. Um, and I had this girl that I was talking to, and
Oh,
and her little sister was a really big fan of the series. She loved it. And I constantly get texts from this girl. I was like, "Oh, my sister was just wondering when the video was going to be uploaded." And I was like, "Oh, it's going to be uploaded tomorrow. This time." And then as we started to get closer and closer, I was like, I gave her the link for the unlisted video because I think this was before you could schedule uploads at the time.
oh wow.
I think I can't remember, or I just didn't know how it worked. But um, yeah, I'd unlisted. Sorry, I need to yawn. Ugh, sorry, I haven't actually long woke up from a nap, believe it or not. Um, I I unlist the video and I'd give her the link to give to her little sister, so her little sister got to watch it the day before it was released, and she was so happy about that. So that was probably back when I was the most consistent. Um, but
I
yeah,
think I think the only I say consistent when I was like under the Oman banner, I released like once a month.
yeah, you were very you were weird content. You were like once a month.
Oi,
You were like, oh, I might just do it once a month. And I was like, mate, you need to be more consistent because if you're gonna do it once a month, you need to create proper good quality content. If you do that,
I, I remember the schedule as well.
do you?
Yeah, it was like the first Saturday of every month at like 11 a.m.
I mean, you've edited for me a couple of times.
I did edit for you, yeah, yeah. I've got one of those
You
videos
edited
still.
my Minecraft series, right?
Yeah,
Made the
yeah, yeah.
intro for it. I've
I've
still
still
got the
got one of them
intro for it.
episodes.
I was thinking about reviving it
Oh,
and
do you?
using that intro. Um,
I've literally got like an external hard drive and I've got a folder called Tip Pro Fish.
but yeah, it's like that was probably the most consistent. Um, I don't know, man. I've changed. I've changed content so much, so many. Oh, and I did those Tom Wild videos as well, mate. Like the latest type of content.
Yeah,
They were a big success. That was just me with my editing. They were mostly just editing portfolios thing. Like they were just me just trying to improve my editing and work on different things.
yeah.
And you can see that my editing really improved when I switched from Camtasia to Premiere Pro. So,
I think, yeah, I didn't start using Final Cut till I got to the creating quality name.
well, Final Cut's like, isn't that on par with Premiere Pro? I think.
Final Cut is like an Apple only
Yeah,
product.
I think people who use that as well as Premiere Pro.
Um, uh, yeah, I went through a lot of rebrands. I hate it.
Yeah.
But like now, I think I'm pretty happy with what I
Oh
have.
my.
Um, um, and that's like through the different Twitter handles, the different YouTube names. Fucking
Love
hell.
that. Yeah. I mean, my first Twitch name was Cream Pie 98.
Cream
Yeah.
pie. Is that a reference to something, or was it just you liked cream
I
pie?
like cream pies. But
Which one?
yeah,
You're disgusting. Get your mind out the
that's
gutter.
literally what it was named for, though. No, do you know? I went into this guy's stream. I remember this guy so well. He's quite a posh guy. His name's Optical Carp. I wonder what he's up to these. I wonder if he streams. This was like a Minecraft stream, modern Minecraft. It's my first ever person I discovered. Like, my Twitch journey is crazy. You know, now I think about it, it's insane. I might have to talk about it, like how I met some people through some people, and then evolved into their communities, and then evolved from their communities to someone else's. It's crazy. Um, true networking.
What was the last bit of the cream pie's name?
98, the year I was born.
Hey, that's available.
On what, Twitter?
Yeah. Secure it, mate.
No, that is never coming back ever again. But he
Can I
would
have
call me. He would like,
it?
"Hi, cream pie, how you doing?" It's like I was like, bro. I said to him, I was like, "Hey, how do you say my name with a straight face?" He was like, "To be honest, I just don't think about it. To be honest." He's like, "I know the name's obviously supposed to be funny, but then I changed it, but he called me Brad anyway. So in the end, um,
Bro, what were you thinking with cream? I shouldn't actually talk about that, man.
I was
I
six.
can't
I was
talk.
like 16, I think, or like 14, 15. Oh no, I was 15, I
Oh,
think.
you're old
I
enough
was
to know.
15. Bro, I was a 15-year-old boy. I was going on Twitch for the first time. I'd never even been on Twitch ever before that. Twitch was like really like never even watched a live stream before. Like it's crazy to think about. And then when I went on it, I fell in love with Twitch. Not so much anymore. Twitch is kind of so much different to what it used to be. Um, but yeah, it's insane. Mad to think about. Like through him, I met someone and someone else, and then I met that. And then through him, I met someone, and then through that guy, I actually met my ex girlfriend, like my first real relationship. And then through him, I met a bunch of people. He switched games, which switched communities. It's crazy,
Man, isn't
mad.
it?
All of that led up to utter heartbreak in my life. So not all good, but it's crazy, and it's a crazy journey of friendships, betrayal, love, loss. You know, it's mad. I met my best friend on Twitch. My best friend Tom. I met him through a guy called Dane. Came on my stream one day and wouldn't leave me alone. He came on my stream one day, played with me, and then like just kept coming in. We kept playing together. Just,
Sorry, no, he played with
yeah.
you.
Get your damn mind out of the gutter, Oscar. Only done that once. No, but
You phrased
he
it in a
became my best
way.
mate, man. Like genuinely crazy. Twitch has been a massive part of my life.
You played with each other,
Huh?
and you played
On
with each
occasion.
other. Okay, nothing wrong
Only
with
on
that. Just
Sundays.
asking.
But yeah, it was good, man. It's crazy.
Get your mind out the gutter.
Could you imagine we didn't meet at college though?
Yeah, I don't know how else. We wouldn't have. This wouldn't be
We
happening
wouldn't have
right now.
met,
I
bro.
guess.
If we didn't meet in college, we wouldn't. We don't share any of the same communities at all.
I mean, yeah. I mean, or if we, let's say we were in college, but like we didn't talk at all. Even so, I
Yeah, we
don't
still
even
probably
know.
wouldn't either.
Bradley hated me in college. He called me a
Call
cunt.
you a cunt anyway, doesn't mean I hate you.
Oh my
Hate you,
god.
lying sack of shit.
Oh.
I'm actually in love with you.
Here's a quick. Thanks. I was not
Oh.
in love with you. Here's a
Yeah.
quick question. How do you come up with not a good YouTube channel name, but like I feel like it's hard to come up with like one that sticks, if that makes sense.
One that relates to you in some way is the best one.
Yeah.
Something that makes sense, something that you can make a good brand out of. Something that can make a good logo, I'd say too. And something that's easy to remember.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's probably the best way.
I mean, like I feel like Tip Per Fish is pretty memorable. Not being serious.
No, it is. It is very memorable. A lot of people remember that name. It's quite. It's got a lot over the years. It has got a lot of like, oh, that's a great name. I love your name. How you doing? That kind of thing. It's creative. That's why I don't want to get rid of it. It is creative. It is very unique.
Do you think you could build a brand off it?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends. What would you do with it?
I mean, let's look at it this way, right? Have you ever heard of Good Mythical Morning? Good Mythical Morning. Have you ever heard of them? So
Yeah,
their
vaguely.
brand is called Mythical. Good
Right.
Mythical Morning is a product of Mythical. But they've
Yeah.
got Mythical Kitchen. They've got podcasts hosted by some of their like staff members that are but they're not involved in, which is run by Mythical. It's their brand. So the way I would do it is make a brand and separate that brand like as a separate thing, but it be related to that. So Tipper a Fish would
Yeah.
like I'd try and find a way to relate that to like my channel. I'd try and relate it um to the brand, but the brand would be more of a background thing. So it'd be like if I was making a clothesline, like the brand would be the name behind the clothesline, whereas my main channel would still have Tipper a Fish as the name.
Yeah, I get
I
you.
mean,
I get
I
you.
personally wouldn't know how to do it because for my brand would be me now. Still be connected. Like the thing we were talking about earlier, which we can't talk
Yeah.
about in the stream. That would be connected to me.
Yeah.
That would be connected to this podcast as well. This
Yeah.
will be a
No, no,
product.
no, I
This will
get
be
you. Yeah, yeah.
this obviously has to be because it's me and you. This will be a product of that. You know what I mean?
I think I get what you mean. Uh, I just think like in like the whatever content I was creating, how you want to put it, I just don't think I knew what I wanted to like do. You know what I mean? Like when I was like Oscar Online, I was putting videos out weekly, so I was being consistent. But when you look at it, it's like okay, like what's like you didn't really know much about me. You just knew you just watch random
Yeah.
videos. Do you know what I mean?
No, I get you. But for me, it's like, yeah, it's definitely like the best thing you can do is make something that you can create a brand out of. Um,
I mean, creating quality, I could have
that's a
created
good
something out of
brand
that.
name.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so
Um,
it's not. Have you still got the app? Like, you still got the Twitter name?
I don't. I don't.
Because I
Um,
claimed. I remember when
the thing we
when I
can't talk about.
changed. No, when I changed to like Mr. Raphael and Lost Raptor, I actually claimed Tipper a Fish on another account. I could switch back if I ever wanted to go back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. At this point, I don't see myself going back
No,
just because
I feel like
it's
this
easier for
now.
me
Yeah,
just to
I
be
feel like
me.
now you found yourself in terms of content. I feel like
Yeah,
now for me and you, this is our final sort of our final form. You know what I mean? So
because like because I said to you earlier on a WhatsApp chat, I was like, this is the most I've thought about because I've been thinking on these ideas for
yeah,
weeks now, and this is the most I've like planned it out and tried to make sense of it and
yeah,
not rush it. So I think I'm good. So like I think I'm ready, but like I'm I'm nervous, but that's like a good nervous sort of thing because like I've worked hard on like not worked hard, but like I've thought of these like the titling of the videos, etc. So yeah, I'm hoping it goes well.
yeah, man. I hope it goes well for you. But yeah, that's pretty much the history of our YouTube, really, isn't it? All led up to this point.
Um, um, Breaking news: I'm going back to the name of the Oman. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
God, oh man, I am the. I
How
know.
douchey.
My name's Oscar, but people call me the O man.
And then I went to the Oman experience.
God. That's
That's
what
still
like a
available
douche
on
man would say
Twitter.
about his sex, like to a girl, like, "Oh baby, you about to experience the old man experience." You know what I mean?
Listen, I was young, I was
Exactly what
stupid.
they would say if their wife ever heard that. That's what they
No.
were like. I was young, I was stupid. I used to tell people, "You about to get the old man experience." That was the old man.
Oh, the Oman. You must have thought I was a
It seems like
douchebag.
you are a douchebag.
Thanks. Love
Love
you,
you too,
bro.
my friend.
Okay, I don't. Well, you said to me at the time you liked this, and now you're changing your
Yeah.
tone, buddy.
Did I? Yeah, I was probably lying to spare your feelings. I didn't have
That
much
does not
back then.
sound, that does sound like something
What,
you would
spare your
do.
feelings? Really? Something I
Yeah.
would do? Yeah. What about
Um, I don't know. You created some good logos for me though,
that? Yeah, I guess.
because my logo designing is dog shit.
Great quality and Oscar Craft are good.
They weren't designed by me.
Oh, well, there you go then.
They were not designed by me. Um, but one, two, three, four. I've got like six names. What if I could just combine them all together?
I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, at least if you ever made like a YouTube series of vlogs, you could call it the Oman Experience.
Ugh, the oh man. You know what? Just fuck you, oh man. I started calling that myself when I was like younger to
I'm
be
the O
cool.
man. Yeah, kind of, kind of stupid.
Sucked.
Kind of stupid.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're
Good.
hurting my feelings.
Gonna hurt a lot more
Okay,
than that,
fuck
you
off.
bitch.
Guys, you hear this
They don't
shit?
care. They don't
He
care about
called
your
me a
feelings.
comment. Bradley's a bitch if you agree with me.
I'm gonna remove every comment that says Brad is a bitch. Anyway, have you
Eat it.
got anything else on your mind today?
Don't
No,
wank on
that's
people.
tell the people something. It's what's on your mind. What is anything else on your mind that you want to get out, express?
Um, well, I think we briefly
Actually, I
touched on it,
don't
but
care.
like, I
Anyway,
don't know
good
about you,
night,
mate.
everyone. It's been a great episode. No, I'm joking. Good.
You should have ended it there. That would have been perfect.
Should have just cut it when you started speaking. Should have just made a
Fuck
snore
you.
noise and then ended the episode.
You ended last week's episode with calling me a
Oh, yeah,
bitch.
it did, didn't it? Oh well. Alright, carry on. What are you gonna say?
You whore. Sorry.
Call me a hooer. You hooer.
These 10 episodes, like we're on number 10. Like they
I know,
fly
man, I'm
by.
enjoying every second of it.
Did you did you? I'm not being funny. Did you think we'd get like? I know it's only 10, but like, did you think
Yeah.
we'd be this?
Because we
Did
have
you?
a lot of chemistry and we both enjoy this. That's why I
Yeah.
loved the idea of it, because I knew you were going to be a reliable person to do this with. And I even spoke to Oscar about this. He was like, "Yeah, Oscar's a reliable guy, so you can actually get this done." So I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm
Yeah.
excited." I've not regretted it since.
Oh, I have. No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, this is the last episode. We made it 10 episodes, but at least we made it to double digits.
But like we've got a good thing going. Like every Wednesday, 10 a.m. We've missed 1 week out of all of them so far.
Both our lives were just super busy at the time. Like super busy.
Is that what it was?
You were coming to the end of summer holidays, I think. Wait, no.
No, before that. We missed 1 week, and I can't remember why. It was like early on. I think it was like after episode 1, we already skipped a week.
I mean, let me see whenabouts it was when we skipped the episode. Because I know we were like super busy.
Because we definitely talk about it in either episode 2 or 3. I think it's episode 2 we say like we skipped a week.
Skip a week.
Yeah, we
1
did.
month, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 9 days ago, 2 days ago.
Oh, maybe. Am I getting confused? Maybe I am.
Did we skip or did we upload it late? So 13th of July was our first one. 20th of July was the second one, so that's definitely 7 days after. 27th of July.
Yeah.
10th of July. 10th of August, so 27th of July. 10th. Oh yeah, that was when we missed it. Between episodes 7 and 8 was when we missed one.
We missed one? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, not 7 and 8, 6 and 7. Yeah.
6 and 7? Okay.
Oh wait, no.
Well, not too bad, not too shabby.
No, we didn't. We haven't.
You lied. Why am I thinking we missed a week?
Or missed the week as well.
I'm thinking of the time we had to.
I'm gonna check our Twitter real quick because this is bugging me. We tweeted about it, right?
Like we would have.
But I gotta check this. It's gonna bug me.
Yeah, we did miss a week.
Did we?
Yeah, Cause so on episode, I'm looking on the YouTube channel. On episode 1 was the 15th of June. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
And then episode 2 was released on the 29th of June.
That's why it's not showing me the first episode for some reason. Well, my bad. I haven't actually looked on the first episode. Yeah, we did miss it, didn't we?
And then episode 3.
Because then we got back on track.
Yeah, and then it's been consistent since then. Yeah. I just can't remember. I just can't remember why we missed a week. That's all.
First episode. 15th of June was the first one, right? And then we missed the week.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did we not talk? Did we not mention it on the podcast?
we did. I think you brought it
Oh
up
no, we
in episode
decided we
2 at
weren't
the
going to
start of
tweet
episode
about
2.
it, didn't we?
Yeah, which we probably should have done.
But yeah, we were just so busy at that point. It was July, wasn't it?
Yeah,
June. Was it June or July? It was June.
like end of June, because I remember we recorded an episode on
Yeah,
my
like-
birthday.
Yeah, because I sang you happy birthday, didn't
Well, you tried to.
But yeah, I think it was just we were so busy. I think I was just starting up with that new agency, getting work. I think.
Yeah,
And you were
yeah.
just like.
I just don't think we
Yeah,
could
were just
find the
busy. And
time.
the weekend when we usually record, because it's the best time because you were working at the school. You know, we
Yeah,
were both just so busy. I was working
yeah, yeah.
during another week. So, but yeah, man. Other than that, we would have been on episode 11 if we didn't miss that. But still, we're still in double digits now, and it hasn't. And it
It's
hasn't
gonna
slowed
keep
down.
going.
Been consistent. Not even
No.
once did we go. Can't be bothered today. Do you know what I mean?
As you said, it's fun for us. It's not even like this isn't even.
Sometimes I think.
It's just,
Sometimes
this
I
is a
forget we're
conversation.
recording. Yeah.
Do
Sometimes I
you?
forget. It's talking. No,
It's not a bad thing.
That's what I do sometimes. So
Um,
yeah, I mean it's crazy, man. I'm glad we've reached 10 episodes. Here's to us.
By the way, on a related note, what was I going to say? Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Fuck. Excuse me. I'm struggling here. Episodes 1 through 4 are now available on exotv.me. So we should be caught up by the time this is released. I think.
Probably, yeah. This won't be. I mean, it's only Friday, so you know, the last episode went up 2 days ago. So, and we recorded on Tuesday, so we recorded 3 days ago. So, yeah, be way caught up, I think. 'Cause you're releasing 2 a day, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Otherwise, we're just
On
gonna be
XOTV though, it
well,
will
XOTV
be. It won't be perfectly 10 a.m. every time.
No, although somehow I've been able to do that, like either just before or just after. Like,
Probably like the same day, like later in the day, or the next day, something like that. So,
yeah. I mean, likely I'll try and release it before I go to work because I'm up
yeah,
early.
well, we'll do a tweet, like a separate tweet out.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll do like a separate tweet out.
that's all good. Yeah. So Bradley, anything else you want to add? Is there anything else on your mind?
No. Here's to us, man. On 10 episodes.
Yeah, there you go.
And many more to come. I feel like every 10 episodes we should do like a little special thing, maybe.
We're trying to get one of our friends
so
on.
he was available tonight, but I think he fell asleep. So we can, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Oscar.
You little pussy. We'll try and get him on the next episode if we can.
You little
We'll
baby
let you
bitch.
guys know on Twitter.
Sorry,
anyway.
Oscar. Sorry.
Guys, do follow us on social media if you haven't already. Because it's the best way of getting hold of us and stuff.
I hate all of you.
Does
Sorry.
he hates this podcast, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, on an unrelated note, look how cool this drawing is that I made. You know sniffing tool?
Yes, very well.
I think it was no, it wasn't.
Because I remember like
No,
the ICT teacher we had taught us that.
It was on Paint, MS Paint. I was bored. Look at this, bro. Look how cool this actually is. How cool.
That's
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 alright, isn't it?
badass. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for us today, isn't it?
Yeah,
Have you
that's
got any
it.
useful advice for the people out there listening to the podcast?
Always.
Don't say the same thing. It's got to be new advice. It's
Oh,
got to be new
fuck
advice every
you.
week.
Um, always wipe.
Hmm? Always
Always
wipe.
wipe. Yeah. After you
Right.
shit.
Who doesn't wipe? I want to know the people that don't wipe. I can crucify them.
Comment below. Do it in
No,
the
I don't
comment
want to know.
section.
If you don't wipe, don't ever talk to me. Don't ever interact with me. Ever. Okay? Drink plenty of water, guys. That's my advice, okay, today. Drink plenty of water because it will make your load huge. Yeah, your girlfriend will
That
be
is
a nice surprise,
disgusting.
won't she? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. This has been What's on Your Mind. My name's Brad. He's been Oscar, as always, unfortunately. And we will see you next week. Farewell.